scores, and the Baltimore Ravens. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And his first pass is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll drop to throw. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 2nd and 9, Prescott. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. James Washington, 39 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Roquan Smith. He's got daylight. He's at the 40, the 20, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17, and up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
The aggressiveness and usually a huge part of teams are always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up. I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jackson now. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they wind up getting 13 there on fourth down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Another good gain that time. This one goes for 19 yards. On first down, Drake. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And that takes us from second to third down.
It's now third down.
To throw is Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Drake. Drake. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Edwards. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. 3rd and goal, Jackson. The quick slant caught. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Fourth down, here's Jackson. Trying to improvise. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. A first down throw for Prescott. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
The 40. Past the 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
I'm talking about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half. To carry that with them, it's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mode.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick six, and then the two-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. It's complete. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Jackson. This goes out wide for Drake. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Jackson. And he hits Drake. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and then work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space and makes a nice play.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they're going to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Buying time to his left. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. A first down carry by Elliott. And some room to work. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Prescott looks to throw on first. Left side to Lamb. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. Prescott to throw it. He finds his target. It's Schultz. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And there's a situation where as a tight end, once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone. He doesn't worry about running to daylight. He doesn't mind running through contact. That's totally fine by him.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try. That's caught. And he is not going to be able to break free as they wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage. And the try for two is going to come up empty. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. On first and 10, it's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
That's the game of play. It's 3rd and 7.
On third down, Jackson. That would complete to Prochet. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this one is incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
They go play action with Jackson. Rolling to his left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Intended for Canyon Break. Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. And that will be incomplete as well.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
BC, right? BC.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Prescott. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now 2 yards to go on third down. Trying to run for it with Pollard. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Inside give to Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
From the 16, Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Play action now. Prescott. His throw incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Justin Madubuike able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Marr able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
That's into the hands of Prochet. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Drake. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards there on the catch and run. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Play action. It's Jackson. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Jackson to throw. And that'll be checked down to Drake. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Prescott. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Well, Prescott here to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score Cowboys 28, Ravens 13.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Throwing, Jackson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for two here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
And now we've got a one-score game and at least a little light at the end of the tunnel.
Is that what we call a glimmer of hope?
Glimmer of hope.
Because they've got to get an onside kick and then find their way into the end zone before time expires. Glimmer, or what's less than a glimmer?
I don't know. You're the one that knows all the big words. A sparkle? A sparkle.
Yeah, there we go. That's what we're going with.
Throwing here, Prescott. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play here for Dallas. 48 yards. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Prescott to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. One last shot for Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.